The hours of work in manual labor felt long. Oh, I can bet, buddy old pal, because working part-time, it's certainly a chore at times, but it's worth it in the end, because hard work pays off. Anyway, folks, hello, and welcome back to some more NEKO-NIN XR. On our last episode, we intruded upon our lovely cat girl's abode, except it's not really a lovely abode as much as they are, in all honesty, and we stayed the night. The day afterwards, though, we had a little bit of a lunchtime with them, although it's mostly Yura licking us up. Oh, Yura. Oh, Yura. But it was nice nonetheless. It was nice and cozy, but we shall continue henceforth with some more cat girl goodness. Anyway, the restaurants were always packed around rush hour. I'd help people move on my day off, and there was still my usual job too. I should have enough for a minimum deposit when my next pay comes in. The bro was at home. I was still keeping a secret from my father, but he was bound to start asking why I came home late. Yeah, I can imagine. Lord Papa! I don't mind my dad, but it's still gonna get messy if Mom decides to intervene. Lord Mama. Speaking of lords, straight out of nowhere, a snuggle. Whoa, what are you doing here? Hey, you're making me trap. I guess hard work pays off in more than one way. Don't lick us up, please. Why not both? Calm down, you two. I feel like a Christmas tree, adorned with cat girls instead of, you know, light bulbs. They were light as a feather, so I didn't feel like falling would be a problem, but the three of us took up too much space on this road. What did you have for dinner? Yes, only the luxuries here. You know, Yura, you triggered a selfless flag now. I'm calling it, man. I'm calling it. Huh? That's why you should have kept your mouth shut about the meal, because I bet he's going to buy you something now. Let's get some meatballs. I knew it. See, you wanted him to save stuff. You should have just said like a white lie or something. Eh. Although, I don't really like lying either. And they're perfectly fine with that. You must save money! Oh, I'll take the meat buds. Oh, wolfing it down. I couldn't talk to them out in the open space that was my garden, so we ended up coming here. I was beginning to warm up to this place. I can only apologize to the children of the neighborhood for always being here. Yeah, like we'll have Jimmy and everybody to play on the slide. Can't do that now, eh? It's the cat girls are, you know, taking up the place. Really? That's good. Oh, we're starting up with the licks and the slurps today. Tama had begun licking my lips. She smiled as she drew her body close to mine, albeit hers aren't quite as lewd. And you're getting jelly. My fingers in her mouth. But of course. Wait, that tickles. Pero. Oh, dog. Are you getting impatient? You couldn't wait for less than 5 seconds. You're not a good role model, are you? Not today, I only told my dad I was staying out at the last minute last time too. You're a scolded Tama as she wrapped her arms around my waist. The garden's fine. But wait, did they cook up some of our grass? Anyway, ninjas should be able to erase their presence better than this. I could still hear them from the other side of the window, so I tried my best to look like I was asleep. Out there sneaking in, I think. I heard the rustle of sheets from both sides of my bed. It was obvious that they had entered my room. by snuggling alongside him and snoozing.
お姉ちゃん、そっちから押さないで。
Oh.
声が大きい。春樹殿が目を覚ましてしまわれたらどうする？
Hi, I'm awake. I can hear you too, loud and clear.
今押したもん。
Oh, rude. It was hard work pretending none of this was happening. I stubbornly shut my eyelids as I was desperately trying to resist the urge to pet them tonight. Oh. Gotta keep the cravings at bay. Oh!
NEKO-NIN exHeart.
Hey, some IAR. I awoke to the warmth of the morning sun tickling my cheek and took my time to regain consciousness. They're saying, it looked like those two had fled my bed before I could find them this morning. And here I thought they wanted to stay with me a while longer. Although they may be ninja, to me the both of them were also cats. I want to be with the two of you too. Especially, wait, do I get a choice? Hey, a pop-up! Now I actually did a quick reload because I actually clicked this one before. As you can tell, it's gold. The reason why I did a bit of a retake, in fact, was mainly due to the fact that I forgot to unmute my mic. Yeah. Habits. But we'll pick Tama again. I haven't even seen it. I pretty much just reenacted how I was at this subsequent point. Don't worry, this is actually the only retake, in fact, as far as the series goes. No need, Johnny. That's such a cursed word in my friend group, though. I think it's about time to divulge that story, eh? It's a little bit of a weird one. Well, as you know, there are these things called gay people. One of my best friends is a gay person, and he goes by... I won't divulge his name, but he's a person very close to me, just for the sake of his privacy. But the reason why I included the gay part is, let's just say, once upon a time, we had some jokes with one another, and he took the certain joke a little bit too far in my books because it was weird to me. Basically, for a while, on and off for weeks on end, he'd keep calling me Oni-chan. Oh gosh, in the most lewdest way possible. It's like, Oni-chan, and stuff like that. I can't really do his voice. I can't, but it's just like, oh. And what was a cute word now was just like a trigger word for me. Dang it, man! You know me! And you watched this video, cuss you. No, but also, it was just like, come on. It was just so weird for me. I was apprehensive about her at first, but Tama was cute once you got used to her. There wasn't a man on Earth who wouldn't be excited at the prospect of innocently cuddling a girl like Tama. Tell me, do you want to ignore your responsibilities and spend the entire day playing with her? Of course, if this changes up the game substantially enough, we will reload at one point and choose Yura's. Because I'm actually really curious about that too. Out, straight out nowhere. Plus, you can already tell which one's my favourite of the two. Yeah. The timing the two came to greet me today was perfect, unless if this doesn't make a difference. Good morning, Tama, Yura. At least there's no slurping sounds of this one. Without warning, Tama tiptoed to lick my cheek and blushed. Hello.
妹よ。いかにお兄ちゃんという呼び方をお許しいただいたとはいえ、拙者たちはあくまで主従。あまり距離感を間違えるといざという時に、妹よ、聞いているか？
There's no need to be a stick in the mud, Yura.
お兄ちゃんのことはタマが守ってあげるもん。
Tama wrapped her arms around mine. Her ears twitched against my arm.
ずーっと一緒だもんね。
Sure, at least until this game ends, right?
拙者もでござるか？
Ooh. You look like you're about to cry. We'll all be together, of course. Tama's more forceful than Yura. She had a way of pulling you into her pace. Yura? She's more forceful. What about the one who literally licks up your face all the time with slurping sounds? Excuse me. At least that's how it felt like to me. Not trying to be biased in that regard. There was just like quite a bit of a focus on Yura for a while. I'm helpless against you, Tama. Let's see at the park, okay? I know there was a little bit of favoritism that Haruki had initially with Tama, and then at least and he was spoiling her as well. Yeah. It's about 50-50 in that regard. It's just that Yura's more lewd.
なんだか拙者疎外感でござる。
Now you've been alienated. Not that that's a good thing. I was gonna say, no, that's a bad thing. What? No! That's a rude thing to say. Plus, I like Yura as well. Just, you know, tone down the slurps. Anyway, no matter how motivated or fit I was still sleepy and bored.
The Chinese woman has been living.
English? The English lesson was beginning to sound like a lullaby.
簡単ですね。ではこれを。北条くん、stand up.
Oh, English. What? Memory?
何を孫ついているんですか Stand up.
Stand up, man. You had to say it twice. My classmates began to giggle. I didn't think I'd be made into a display like that.
なぜ刺されたかも分かっていない顔ですね。まさか私の授業を聞いていなかったんですか
Although I might just trace back to double check of the whole Yura choice thing. Because I wonder if there's going to be much of a difference in this game.
職員室でも話題になっていますよ。最近のあなたは生活態度が。
He's just knackered. Well, this was a problem. Yeah, cat girl's above too.
北条くん
I'm listening.
何やら春樹殿が糾弾されているご様子。お守りしなければ。煙玉投げるの？モクモクになってお兄ちゃんも巻き込んじゃうよ。
Don't do it.
だがあのような恥ずかしめを受ける春樹殿は見ておれぬ。じゃあタマが忍法で。
Oh? You got her back?
それならよい。風魔忍法。
It was clear that the pair on the ceiling had noticed what was going on and were having their own exchange. I could even feel Tama conjure something up.
不誠実な態度ですね北条くん。この授業が終わるまでそのまま立って。
Uh-oh. So what's up with this ominous buzzing sound? Whoa, Sensei Bees! Bees have entered the classroom! What the heck? Hi!
お、蜂お、誰だよこっそり蜂蜜食べてんの
Not the bees! Anything but the bees!
そんなネタで笑えるか
The bees began swarming in from the windows. Panic ran through the classroom. You know, this is an awkward loop.
皆さん落ち着いて廊下に避難してください。
This is getting crazy.
おお、蜂寄せの術か。見事な手並みであるな妹よ。
If only it was more well animated. No, it's just a slight bit nitpickiness. Anyway, lunch. Do not summon bees.
へえ、お兄ちゃんが危なかったから助けてあげたのに。
In fact, he just put him into the danger zone. That was on my lap, swinging her legs in dissatisfaction. Thank you, but that was dangerous. Life-threatening even. And yeah, because what if you had like an allergy and they all like swarmed you? Oh gosh.
お言葉ですが春樹殿、術で刺激した蜂は緑に針を使いませぬ。
Oh.
うん、刺せって言わなきゃ刺さないよ。
Well, just don't say the word. So you want me to tell everyone that? Yeah, you know, these are good bees. They don't sting. They just kind of annoy you. They're basically flies.
塩梅が難しいものでござるな。
I could tell just by looking at them that I wasn't getting through.
ブー。
Boo-boo. Poute. I know you were trying to help, and I'm glad you did, but...
じゃあどうすればよかったの？
Just wait. For that kind of trouble? Nothing, really.
耐えよとおっしゃるのですか？主様の窮地を目の当たりにしながら。
Oh, it's not life-threatening.
そうだよ。それじゃ忍者の意味ないよ。
You didn't need to go there if I was just falling asleep in class.
拙者、かねてから疑問に思っていたのですが。
As I was hanging my head in shame, Yura looked puzzled and cocked her head to the side.
春樹殿は一体何のためにこの学校というところに通っておられるのでしょうか？
Education? That's a difficult question.
アルバイトは労働の対価として報酬を得るという意味でわかるのですが。ほんとだ、お姉ちゃん賢い。いやー、なんの。学 学校なんて別に行かなくていいのにね。
You kinda do. Well, not entirely, not entirely. It depends on the individual, but it helps. It helps a lot. This was a question they were bound to ask sooner or later, because there's also self-taught people out there that get on perfectly fine and whatnot.
学校よりもタマと一緒に日向ぼっこしたりニャンニャンして遊んだ方が楽しいよ。
What constitutes meow meowing? It did seem fun though, yeah. We're playing already? I go to school to study for my future, yeah.
将来って
Got a plan ahead. How'd I put this? It's something I'll be thankful for later. Even though it may not seem worth it right now, I think. You know, like all the history that you learned in class, it's something that you'll probably never use, but you might. That's actually a point. I learned about history, and all I really apply it to is things like video games. Thank you, school! Classes get boring sometimes, but I have friends, so it's not about, hey, it made fate more interesting for me, right?
タマと遊ぶよりも学校の方がいいの？
I have to study hard in school, so I can live together with you, Tama.
わかんない。
Whoops, time's up, Tama. The bell's ringing. Oh? You're gonna pretend you didn't hear that? Tama curled up on my lap and covered her ears, pretending she didn't hear me. Yura!
これも春樹殿と片時も離れたくないという死母の現れでございますゆえ。
Okay, I'm really curious how different this scene might play out if I had picked Yura. Would it let you just be the opposite? Just, you know, with additional slurps? I'm gonna be late!
まだまだタマも遊びたい盛りにござるからな。
She needs her foul! Come on, we can do this later! After work, anyway! Girl, don't pull out those eyes! Look, I have to be brave enough to push her off. Yura!
やむを得ませぬ。にんこちょこちょこちょこちょ
Oh, the tickle attack! That was adorable. Ooh! That must have hurt! Well, I mean, she's faded out of existence for now. I wasn't sure if I was intentional or by accident, but Yura had taken an elbow right between the eyes! Oh! She flipped and dropped into stance. Whoa. Bailed out, man. I'm sorry. You two. I'll make up to you after everything. See, I promise. God, the time. See you later. Yeah, man, bail.
もう
Oh.
春樹殿は学校の方がタマより大切とはおっしゃっていなかったぞ。
It's just something he has to do.
まったくわがままを申すでない。
Yeah, you're being a little bit selfish this time.
だってお兄ちゃんともっといっぱい遊びたいもん。
Sorry to say, girl, but you gotta wait.
春樹殿にもお考えがあるのだ。どんな？拙者も学校というものについてはかなり規模の大きい寺子屋という程度のことしか知らぬからな。
A terracotta?
お主は寺子屋もサボって山で昼寝してばかりいたが。にゃん。お？猫天心の術。見事なものであるな。に
I wonder if Yura has one of those. Probably not, since she ain't proficient in it.
しかし何故？そのような術を使えばお腹がすくであろう。
Oh.
学園の調査は？春樹殿の警護において万全を期すためであるか。確かに春樹殿のおそばを離れてこの建物の調査をしたことはこれまでなかったか。忠誠の表れであるな。よかろう。人目につかぬよう努めるのだぞ。
That probably translates to Stock Haruki.
聞いていたか、妹。
Well, that's Tama. I kept looking up at the ceiling because of the earlier bee incident. Was I too hard on them? I didn't mean to go off on them. Now that I thought about it, I never really given them clear warnings either. More important than school. I wasn't sure how to earn her forgiveness after that. Work was picking up too, so I wasn't going to be able to spend as much time with Tama and Yura. I'm ready When it ended for everyone, so the halls were packed. I'd usually wait for the human traffic to die down, but I didn't waste time today and regretfully walked to the shoe racks. Our last exchange was something close to a fight. I didn't have much time until work started, so I wanted to talk to Tama. I think she should be on school grounds. She would have usually come right at me the second I left school. Speaking of which... What? Huh? A cat?
いた
This looks like that ninjutsu cat from before. It's Tama, isn't it? Hey, don't crawl into my uniform! When did this crowd get here?
その猫
Did this scared cat bother you somehow?
いたずらとかじゃなくて可愛いから
Oh, dang it, Tama. Well, that's a relief. So I guess I can keep going.
あなた自分の飼い猫を学園に連れてきたのまずいんじゃないそれ
Oh, no. Not really, she just sort of came along. Hey, stop!
何それ超甘えん坊賢いっていうか可愛すぎない
All the compliments. I'm sorry for her being so cute. What? This is bad. The teachers might come over here because of this crowd. And what's this killing intent? Right, yeah, I know where that's coming from. She's holding something round in her hand. What is that, a smoke bomb? Allow me to throw this? No! Absolutely not! Is it because it's such a ruckus? Oh, the jealousy.
ご安心くだされ春樹殿忍び結界を張り巡らせましたので
They keep doing whatever they want. Tama returned to her human form, but she was still clinging to me. Well?
怒ってる
I'm not mad, just surprised.
タマは万一の時に備えこの建物の構造を把握しに動いていたのでござる
Contingencies, right.
お兄ちゃんが危ない目に遭うかもしれないから
Yeah, well, what's happened to those two, other girls that was mentioned like a while back, or seen a while back? I really want to see more of those. Tell me the truth. Yeah, no glossing over it. Unlike Yura, who was convinced of the truth for rewards, Tama averted her eyes. I won't be mad. I told Tama as I pat her head. Tama purred.
ごめんなさい学校がどんなところなのか見てみたくなっちゃったの
Well, that's fine.
さようでござる
Please don't agree with Tama if you're not sure of her motives. I see. So what do you think now that you've seen it?
人がいっぱいいた忍びの報告としてはお粗末であるぞいっぱいではわからぬいっぱいだもん100人より多かった
Yeah, schools have those.
100人よりも
You can tell from a glance you're always on me.
フーマの里全員は合わせても30人足らずですと
Oh, wow. Not many cat girls out there. I can't quite comment on that. Was she afraid of being surrounded by so many people? Those girls were just telling her how cute she was, though.
学校あんまり好きじゃないママと一緒にいた方が絶対に楽しいのに
It's not that scary a place.
嘘だもん
The way she sulked, it was obvious she wanted me to cuddle her. At the realization, I decided to spend some private time with Tama. Yura, could you leave us alone for a while?
なぜでござるか
Some, private time. I only have a bit more time until work. I lifted Tama's chin so she could look at me. You're interested in school, aren't you? There shouldn't be many people by now. Let's have a look around together. Ooh. Sightseeing. Yura muttered something like, it's not fair being left out mean. But she said she would suck up for today. It's okay. Tama was currently in the lookout mode as she walked in. She looked around as she held onto my hand, her tail pointing towards the ceiling in full art. Hey Arts, if you squeeze my hand so hard.
危ないかもしれないから
Well, it might be. It's not. Besides, we could check out some places you don't always get to see.
行かなくていい
How about the place I usually buy bread from? Yeah, bread. It should still be open right now. You can pick one as exchange for your snack.
本当？パン売ってるところどこ？
Yeah. You can tell I'm the only one who can say that, right? You're sure you're hiding it properly? Maybe it's incidentally upskirting her. Anyway, it was alright by the looks of it. I didn't know these students. I'd never seen them before. They seem to be around my age. Wait. Gotta protect that smile, eh? She was scarfing down on her gratine croquet bread. Sorry, not croquet, it's croquet. It's been a while since the last said croquet. When was the last time I had a croquet? Anyway, sauce getting on the side of her lips. She looked cute as always. If Tama and Yura went to school with me. Oh? As soon as I had been there for a while, looked curiously at Tama, who suddenly jumped towards me. Saying nothing to be afraid of. It's not much different from walking in town.
タマ、あんまり街も歩かないけど。
No. Oh.
ジロジロ見られるの嫌い。でも、お兄ちゃんと一緒だから、ちょっとずつ平気になってきたかも。
You don't like being eye candy? She smiled. I wiped the edges of her mouth with a tissue. Of course we were gonna stare. You're very cute, Tama. Her tail curled and slithered up. Tell me that she was in a good mood again. Alright then.
待ってお兄ちゃん。あともうちょっとだけ。
But work. Do you have somewhere in mind you want to go to? Tama nodded, her cheek pressed against my arm.
お兄ちゃんがいつもいるとこ、行ってみたい。
Oh, the classroom? It was finally time. Oh, can we get a CG of this, please? There weren't any students who stayed behind today. The gentle sunset tinted the empty classroom. Tama ran straight to my seat and purred happily against it. I guess she's feeling better now. She peeked into my desk drawer. Though there was nothing in it, Tama looked adorable as she caressed the top of my desk. Aww. Tama, did you study back in the village's school? Terracoya?
してた時もあるけど、
Yeah, I think Yura mentioned that at some point.
お勉強はあんまり得意じゃなかったから。でも、民法は一等賞だったよ。
So, natural talent, I guess? Do you hate studying? I pulled a chair from the table beside me and sat next to her.
わかんない。
Oh. Yeah, I don't know much either. I don't know a lot, actually.
嫌いかどうかわかんない。
Oh?
タマ、こういう学校は行ったことないもん。
Well, you could always start.
パン食べたり、あと、お外で遊んだりするのは楽しそうだったかも。
That class is called Physical Education.
お勉強はどうかな。お兄ちゃんと一緒だったら嫌じゃないかもね。
Personally speaking, I was more of a studying kind of person than PE. I'm not too fond of PE. I'd be happy if you studied with me, Tama. It's something that had to be done, though.
本当？
Yes, really. Tama's ears and tail stood up. I told you, I want to spend time with you and Yura more than anything else. The chair fell down and round. Oh, no! Oh! Okay, there's a CG straight out of nowhere, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with this, and now he's faceless. Anyhow, Tama jumped on my lap, her natural habitat. That got to me more than it should have. It's so true. And sat facing towards me, her hands on my shoulders.
タマ、お兄ちゃんと一緒なら学校行ってもいいよ。
I don't mind either. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hurdles we have to overcome for that to happen.
民法は？
Your ninjutsu can't be that good.
入れ替わったりできるけど。
What? You can't switch places with someone unless you have their permission. I'm sure it'd be tough. But having Tama stand next to me in class wasn't a bad image.
いやー、お兄ちゃんとお勉強したいな。
Now we're into it. You've been watching the lessons so far. Can you keep up with them?
字は読めないよ。
Oh. That's actually a point, yeah, because she only drawn the message. So I have to start from there.
タマのお名前は昔教わった気がするけど。
Had you forgotten?
民法は一等賞だったよ。
Of course. Oh no, she's too cute. I can't handle it. If I end up with some extra time, will you study with me? It'll be a lot more fun if you can read a book at some point.
いいよ。
Just, you know, not just the picture kind. Really? Great.
5本とかは別に読めなくてもいいけど、お兄ちゃんと一緒なら。
Well, that's a good enough motivator, right? Oh, Tama. I sighed and smiled as I stroked her fluffy hair.
お兄ちゃんばっかりダメ。タマもするの。
Do what? Tama began rubbing my body and licking my neck before... Oh, because of how pleased she
お
was.
兄ちゃん、こっち向いて。はー
Oh, we're getting a lot lewdness here. What was it?
お口ペロペロしたかったの。
Why not just, you know, kiss it? So I was in full cuddle me mode. I stroked her back and snuck a peek at the clock above the blackboard. Work starts at 5 today. Tama, I have to get going. She ignored me and sunk herself deeper into my chest. Her ears tickled my chin. I have to work hard so the three of us can be together. Girl! Okay?
アルバイトまでついて行ってもいい？
Of course.
アルバイトが終わったら、タマとお勉強してくれる？
Sure, I promise.
あとね、お兄ちゃんからもタマのお口ペロってして。
I ain't adding true sound effects.
いい子いい子も。
That is very much fine, though. This is getting embarrassing. I licked Tama's lips as she closed her eyes and waited. Then I caressed her head. Oh, that's fine.
タマね、なるべくいつもこんな風にしてたいの。お兄ちゃん大好き。
You know she loves you because of all the musical notes. I wasn't sure I wanted to go to work anymore. I loved Tama as she was stuck on my lap, refusing to peel away. I looked at the clock and resented it with every fiber of my being. I forgot people would have. I apologize for being late to work and stayed longer than usual as a result. You know what? But that's a good ending point. Felt like feared than the last episode, in fact, and I really wanted to see whether there was a CG this time. And there was. And it was of Tama. Dang it, I want to see the Yura part too. Although, Slurps McGee. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching this episode of NEKO-NIN exHeart, and I'll see y'all next time with some more cat girl goodness. Ta-ta for now.